Hey Stushes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nisha Marie. Hey, I'm back, babe. You thought I was gonna be back, but I'm back. In today's video, I will be reviewing and demoing really the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. When I first saw this palette, I wasn't like immediately hyped up because I don't really go for like neutral palettes like that. I have the Natasha Denona Biba palette and that's kind of like my go-to, but those colors display so well. It shows up really nicely on my skin. And as I was watching different like videos online, I really didn't see someone like of my skin complexion too much reviewing this, and I just wanted to see how it will look on me. And then in store I was able to swatch more so like these glittery shades, and they are gorgeous. So I was like, okay, let me get it. So I picked it up and I'm going to be playing with it in today's video. So if you're interested to see how I came up with these two different eye looks looking crazy, then just keep watching. So actually I was about to like hop right into it, but let me just like talk to you about the palette, and I'm gonna insert some swatches of the palette on my skin in the studio lighting and then also outdoors, so you can, you know, just see what's up. But this is described as a multi-finish eyeshadow palette with 12 neutral translucent shades in suede matte, natural metallic, and glossy shimmer finishes. So what else do you need to know? This is Mario's dream palette with 12 new signature shades that create effortless ethereal eye looks. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into the demo. Oh, the squeakiness. This chair is so squeaky. This is a rough draft of my face. So I have my brows on, and I just have my eyelids prepped. So now we're about to go in. And as I probably already shared, I'm going to be doing two different looks on each eye. I'm going to definitely go in with this shimmery shade, EE10, and then I kind of want to do something with the browns and then maybe this gold shade. So the silvery play together, brown and bronzy gold go together. I've already kind of used this palette, so I'm going to hold my thoughts to the end. For my crease for the first look, I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is EE12. Let's see if she really shows up on brown skin girl. Oh my freaking gosh. Like, that's like a pet peeve of mine, like hair getting in my face when I'm doing my makeup. That's so aggy to me. I'm looking like down at my mirror, by the way. Okay, so that is that E12 color like built up here. That's like 2 layers. I'm gonna go in with a third. And I feel like I get a better application tapping in. Okay. Should I zoom in a little more? Using the same brush, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I am going, that's EE1, child, I don't freaking know. EE1 or EE4, one of them. And I wanna concentrate this in my outer V area. Oh, dusty. The thing about wearing extensions should be getting in the way sometimes. It be getting in the way sometimes. I'm so sorry. I just know my lashes kind of get in the way. But I just noticed like with this palette, the colors, I mean, I guess it's a neutral cool tone palette, but like the colors just come up much cooler on me than it is like in the pan. Like this almost looks like kind of grayish on me. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and just kind of buff out that edge a bit. Actually, I want to buff out that edge with this pink, this pinky shade. See if that helps to kind of buff this out a bit. So right in the center of my lid, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It is EE10, and that's her right there. I'm just gonna tap this on, tap it on, tap it on, tap it on. It's a beautiful silvery shade. Nice. I'll go in with the second finger, but I'm going to spray my finger this time. Now I'm going to take this kind of, I don't know how to describe this color, but it's kind of like silvery with bluish hues. This is more like one of those glimmer shades. It definitely gives me like kind of Pat McGrath Astral Blitz type of vibe, but it's not. Definitely kind of gives me that ethereal vibe. And I'm gonna go in there with in my inner V corner. And this gives definitely such a beautiful kind of wet eye look. See, I'm gonna take this shade right here as well. I don't know, I just want to. I think I've used this one too. And I'm gonna put that right over this because I feel like this is like more of like a gray silver and this is like a blue silver. So I kind of want something to like balance it out. So I'm gonna see how this looks. Oh, okay. It's just more glitters. But I think it complements it well. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna take the brush that I used to like kind of blend out the edges and I'm gonna go back in with this shade and just kind of blend out the edges. So that's this look with the silvery shades. I'm gonna close my eyes. I know my lash extensions kind of gets in the way, but that's how that looks. Okay, so the next look, this palette gets really, picks up a lot of dust. Well, not dust, it's the eyeshadows, but it can get dusty. And I'll just clean off this edge with like my concealer when I do the rest of my face later. So now I kind of want to play with more. I haven't played with like this shade, this brownish shade, and like this gold. So I think I just want to do like a, I think I'm gonna do halo eye. I'm gonna take a clean crease brush and I want to go in with this shade here. I want to see how this shade comes up on my skin, on my melanin. And I'm like going all in and through my crease with that color. So So for shits and giggles, I want to see how this looks. So I'm just gonna put that right above this color. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see something for the brownies, for the brown girls. Don't see shit. I'm gonna go in with this dark by Mario shade, the E9 or E12, one of them. I think it's E9. And I'm gonna tap into that and go tap it in the outer B area. Yeah, this just leans very cool on me. Why did you stop recording? Did I tell you to stop recording? This stupid camera be just shutting off. First, before going with the brush, I'm going with my finger into this shade right here. And I want to apply that to the center of this halo. You see that there? Going with a little bit more. I'm gonna spray my finger this time. I don't really feel like that made much of a difference. Now I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which is E11 or E10. Lord Jesus, with this color right here. And I'm gonna put that again right into the halo portion. That's pretty. I'm gonna take back my blending brush and I'm going to blend these edges in. I'm gonna go back in with that halo color and bring it up a bit because it kind of disappears when I open up my eyes. So that's the end of this look. So I'm gonna, am I done? I don't think I am. So I'm gonna go and do the rest of my face and then I'll be back to share with y'all my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, so I'm back with my face completely done. So my hairstyle kind of gets in the way of the look. So I'm gonna slide my wig back a little bit so you can see it, the eyes a little bit more. But yeah, so this is the final eye look. So I mean, it comes together, right? It ends up coming together. But here are my thoughts. So this palette left me with, it gets really dusty, but this palette left me with a lot to be desired, to be honest with you. One, on me, these colors pull very cool. Now I know this is like a cool neutral tone palette, but I think it went a little bit too cool. Like I couldn't get any, like these three shades pretty much kind of show up the same on me. These three corner shades, this didn't do anything for me. These lighter shades barely come up. I gotta go like 3-4 times in. What really makes this palette worthwhile are these shimmery ethereal shades here, which can provide you the wet look. Like, I've gone in with just this by itself over my eyelids and it looks gorgeous. That's kind of like that, you know, wet starry-eyed look. So these are beautiful. This is also a super beautiful shade, but that's about it. Honestly, if he came out with a palette with just these shades, it would be worthwhile. So the $68 price tag is, to me, not really worth it. Luckily, I didn't pay $68, and I know many of you probably didn't if you picked this up during the Sephora holiday savings events. I am an employee, so I do get, you know, a pretty nice discount on this product. So I ended up paying only about $50 for this palette, but honestly, I don't know, I might return it. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more and just see if it's worthwhile keeping in my collection. But this is a super it's like really cool tone, but I have like cool tone neutral palette, like the Natasha Denona Biba palette, and that's kind of like my go-to everyday palette. I have it like in my bathroom drawer. That's like my standard go-to, and then I kind of branch out with my palettes that I have in rotation for the month. But that's like a palette where the colors show up on me. These, I don't know, she don't really seem that brown girl friendly. Like the mattes, the shimmers, they're pretty. As you can see, these two looks I created, the shimmers show up, but the mattes are just kind of like blah, like they do nothing for me. So in my opinion, I wouldn't like highly recommend this palette. Like if you're my skin tone, I just don't see it's giving. Those are my thoughts on the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. Let me know your thoughts if you've been able to pick it up and play with it, and if you maybe have any tips for me if you're someone of my skin tone and you got the colors to really show up nicely on you. Please let me know in the comments down below. Nevertheless, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and my Stush babies, you know what I always tell you: stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay Stush. Till next time, bye.